Hello everybody, hope you all are doing great. Welcome to my channel. This video is a part of my Christ Diaries and it is one of the most requested videos on my channel. I know a lot of you people are confused about the campuses and the details of those campuses. So don't worry guys, this is a comparison video and in this video today I will be telling you guys between the major differences between the Lavasa campus as well as the Delhi NCR campus. I've chalked down all the important details and it would help you in making a wise decision. So let's get started. Firstly, the very important facts about the NCR campus. NCR campus was established in 2014. It currently offers 29 courses, which is across UG courses, which are the undergraduate courses, postgraduate courses, and doctorate programs. The location of this campus is in Ghaziabad, which is approximately 1 hour away from Delhi. Now for key facts regarding Lavasa campus. This was established in 2008. I think a lot of people still feel that Lavasa campus is a new campus. No guys, it is not. It was established even before the Bannerghatta campus of Christ University. So this was established in 2008. It currently offers 16 programs across undergraduate, postgraduate and doctorate programs. Another thing about Lavasa campus is that they are trying to focus it on analytics and trying to make it as the analytical hub of Christ University. The location is Lavasa, which is approximately 2 hours away from Pune. Next up, which I think is very important for you all to make a wise decision, is the faculty profiles. Now, this is just a screenshot of the faculty profiles from the university website. As you would see in this, under the name of each of the faculty, you would have view profile option. You can click on that view profile option and then check out all the things that your personal faculties have done for all the courses, like what all the awards they've got, what is their qualification, and there's even an email ID provided, so you guys can even email them if you guys have any doubts or questions or queries. But I would highly recommend you to do it only once you're selected in the campus rather than just while you are making the decision of applying to that campus. As per the numbers, NCR campus currently has 49 teaching faculty and Lavasa campus has currently 38 teaching faculty. This excludes all the other staff relating to administration and other clubs. I would be providing links in the description of this video of the faculty profiles of NCR campus as well as Lavasa campus. So please make sure you guys check them out, especially for all your courses. Next up is facilities. Now in my live session as well, I told you guys that infrastructure at Christ University, be it any campus, is going to be great. Likewise, in NCR and Lavasa, they have provided great infrastructure and they have a lot of facilities. Just to name a few, NCR has medical center, they have a music and a jam room, they have cafe coffee day, they have moot court rooms, they have bus facilities, they have cafeterias, they have a library, sports facilities, auditorium, clubs, indoor sports, and a lot of events. Same is the case with Lavasa. They have labs, they have moot court rooms, they have indoor sports, music facilities, bus facilities, cafeteria, library, sports facilities, auditorium, clubs. Student employment is one unique thing that I found in Lavasa campus, which says that a lot of students can do part-time jobs in campus or around Lavasa, and they have a lot of events. Like I've told you guys, Christ University, be it any campus, there are going to be a lot of clubs and events to keep you guys occupied throughout the day. And a lot of learning happens outside the classroom, and I'm pretty sure the campuses such as the NCR campus and Lavasa campus would do everything to have these events and other fests. And they celebrate the same festivals as the main Bangalore campus does. So in terms of facilities and infrastructure, you guys should not worry about anything. I personally feel it is in fact going to be even better because all these campuses are still newly made, and in terms of the high-tech technologies and other facilities, they would be much better. Next up is accommodation facility, and this one is for NCR. Now NCR campus has a lot of options when it comes to accommodation. This is just a few screenshots that are provided of the Christ hostel. On the first picture, this is a Christ hostel for boys. The triple sharing room is going to cost you somewhere approximately 79,000, and they have a 6 sharing room which is going to cost you approximately 69,000 rupees. This is for the whole year. Now there's another hostel which is again for boys. The double sharing room is going to cost you 79,000 rupees. This triple sharing room which is going to cost you 69,000 rupees, and then there's a 4 sharing room which is going to cost you 67,000 rupees. On this side is the hostel for girls. The double sharing room AB, which means attached bathroom, is going to cost you approximately 85,000 rupees. Double sharing common bathroom, which means that you share your bathroom, is going to cost you 75,000 rupees. Triple sharing with attached bathroom is going to cost you 77,000 rupees. Triple sharing common bathroom is going to cost you 73,000 rupees. 4 sharing with attached bathroom is going to cost you 80,000 rupees. Now, accommodation facility in all the campuses of Bangalore as well as NCR and Lavasa is on first come first serve basis. But in terms of NCR campus, they have a lot more options on the website. I will provide you guys with the link so that you guys can check out other options that are available as well. There are other hostels which are run by the Sisters of Christ University, and then there are other companies which are offering great hostels and PG facilities near to the campus with transportation facilities as well. Christ University has already linked down all those facilities and all those options available to you all on their website, and make sure you guys check that link out in the description. Now, for accommodation for Lavasa campus, they also have a lot of options for boys and girls. And here are the few of the details. They have hostel types, which comes in apartment, flat, villa, and hostel special. Now, hostel fees for a single is 1 lakh for the apartment, 1,15,000 for the flat, 1,15,000 for the villa, and 1,50,000 for the hostel special. Now, the double, which is cheaper than the single one, is 65,000 rupees for the apartment, 65,000 rupees for flat, 70,000 rupees for villa, and 90,000 rupees for special. Hostel fees triple is 50,000 rupees for all the things, which is apartment, flat, and villa. In terms of electricity charges and water charges, it is all the actual charges, which means whatever you use, you pay for that. In terms of the difference between apartment, flat, villa, and special, you guys would have to contact the university to know each and every intricate details about it. This is same for boys as well as girls. They have a lot of options inside the campus only, so you guys can check them out. You guys can even stay outside the campus, but I would still suggest you guys should stay in the campus because Lavasa campus is very beautiful, and if a lot of people are staying in the campus, it just becomes very, very safe. So, but still again, the option is yours. All these hostels have a lot of facilities in terms of common room, cooking facilities, and things like that. So make sure you check all of them before making a decision relating to your accommodation. Next up, for particular courses for Delhi as well as Lavasa, like I've told you the number, this is the screenshot of the university website. I will also be providing you guys with the link of this so that you guys can go and check and read about the particular details of your personal course. Rather than deciding the campus, it is very, very important first you understand your course, because you will be studying a lot of subjects relating to that course, and if you are trying to do something which you don't like, then trust me, passing those 3 years will become a very, very tough job for you. So like I've said, make sure you check this link. In all the descriptions of your courses, they would tell you what all are the skills that you should have before joining the course, what all are the things that you will gain after joining the course, what all are the subjects that you will be studying, what are the kind of opportunities, events and fests that you will be going through. So this is very, very important, because first thing that when you decide in terms of your undergraduate, postgraduate or a doctorate program is the kind of course that you are doing. Rather than the campus, the course comes first. So please try understanding all the differences between BBA Analytics, BCom Financial Analytics. So it is very, very important that you read through all of them and then make a mature decision. Now, the other things that I want to discuss with you guys, like I've already made a video on 5 things that you should check before you join a college, and a lot of those things I've already covered in this video, but then there are a few things more that I want to talk to you guys about, which is kind of same and similar for the NCR campus as well as the Lavasa campus. Now, firstly, brand name. So guys, Christ University is just one name, and that name is known everywhere. Irrespective of the campus you study, you're still going to get attached to that name. Like is the case with DU. Under DU also there's so many colleges, but still they just have the brand name of DU. Same is the case with Christ University. Irrespective of any campus you study, like I studied in the BGR campus, some people would be studying in the Kengeri campus, some people are already studying in the Lavasa and the NCR campus. We all are recognized by one brand name, which is Christ University. In terms of the placement data, Christ University hasn't provided any placement data for the NCR campus as well as the Lavasa campus. From all the people that I talked to for Lavasa campus, people said that you can go to Bangalore to sit for placements if some particular companies are just coming in Bangalore. But other than that, there are a lot of companies which are coming on campus for all the particular courses and for other job descriptions, and then they are hiring. So, like I've told you guys, if Christ University is setting up something, then they will make sure that they should have good placements. Otherwise, the course will not be good and the people would not join that course later on. More than placements, I think another thing that you guys should make sure is guys should get good skills so that you guys can even apply for jobs on your own and get other very good jobs along with the placements from Christ University. Now, another very important thing that you guys should take a note of and decide before choosing a particular campus or a college, irrespective, is return on investment. It very simply means how much money are you spending, inclusive of your fees as well as your living expenditure, and what are the kind of plans that you would have in terms of job or future in terms of getting back your money. Now this depends on each one of you because all your fees are going to be different, your expenditure in terms of living is going to be different, and the kind of jobs you get later on or what are your plans in terms of higher education and things like that are going to be very different. But make sure you just still make a note of all these things before choosing a particular course. Now, in terms of online reviews, like a lot of you told me that the online reviews on other platforms are not that great about the campuses and stuff, and I even checked them. I personally believe it is a review, which means it is an opinion, and I would respect all kinds of opinion. But at the same time, it is very important that you guys check the date on when that review was published. There are a lot of outdated reviews, which is 2015, 2016, 2008, 2017, 2018. A lot of things have changed ever since, and along with that, I would still tell you guys to listen to everybody, but at the end, do what you guys feel is right. So there could be a lot of reviews which are bad reviews, maybe because that person was having a bad day, he got angry and something, and he just posted it up. They sometimes, when people are posting reviews, they just don't think about the long-term repercussions of it. But since it is your life, your future, and I would highly suggest you guys should make a wise decision. So you read through all the reviews. They are very important. If I would be at your place, I would also do the same. But at the same time, still look at what is the date on the review was published, and try talking to the current students than some anonymous person on some platform and posting reviews which is 3 to 4 years back. Now, in terms of Delhi versus Pune, I will not tell you guys to just choose one. I would still say you guys have the option of whole of India and abroad. Try applying to all the other colleges that you have. Likewise, reserve a seat in either of these campuses so that you have a safe option. But at the same time, apply to all the other colleges. Try getting admits from all other colleges, and then at the end, decide which one you want to join. I've already made a video on the refund policy, so you guys can check that out as well. I'll be putting down the link to that video in my description, so you can check that as well. So these were very important things that I wanted to tell you guys about Delhi versus Pune. I will also be making another video for BGR versus main campus versus Kengeri campus. But since these were the off-Christ campuses, so I thought let me just make this video first. That's about it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, do give it a thumbs up. Comment below if you guys have any other doubts. Share this video with all your friends who will be either joining NCR or Lavasa campus or are still researching about the campus. And lastly, please guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because if you would subscribe to my channel, you would get regular notifications of whenever I post a video. At the same time, I would be highly motivated to make more videos for you all. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye.